the free weekly BBO Instant Tournament I play for members of the Amelia Island Duplicate Bridge Club and anyone else who's interested. Unfortunately, when I played this, the sound didn't record, so I'm going to record a new soundtrack. Hopefully, I get everything in. So this is a good hand for Bergen points. I have 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 high card points, three quacks, and only one ace and 10, so there's no adjustment for that. I get an extra point for having a quality spade suit. I get an extra point for the fifth spade, an extra point for the sixth spade. So my 15 points has grown to 16, 17, 18. I get nothing for the singleton diamond unless partner supports my suit or I support partner's suit. So if he bids hearts, for example, I can get 3 points for the singleton. If he supports my spades, I get 2. So I'm opening a spade. Now I get a point for the sixth spade, and I get 2 points for the singleton. I get nothing for a side four card suit because I don't have one, but I can invite to slam if a singleton in my hand fits good for him. I got, 20, 21 points here. So I'm going to bid 4 diamonds, showing a singleton avoid in diamonds. Now, I prefer this to show a singleton and jump to 3 no, I mean, avoid 4 diamonds, and I prefer a jump to 3 no trip says I've got some unknown void. The suit one above our suit, the strain one above our strain, but I like to separate the singletons from the voids. But here, 4 diamonds, I have a splinter, 19 to 22 total points, less than 21 high card points because I didn't open 2 clubs. So, partner says that didn't do good for my hand. Maybe he's got wasted values in diamonds. Maybe it just doesn't have enough points. So we're going to sign off. And now as we look at this, we've got 6 spades, no matter how spades break, 2 hearts, and 2 clubs. That's 10 tricks. They lead ace from ace king, so West could have ace king of diamonds. He's played the 8, so he's probably got the king. So that might be a doubleton diamond, maybe. So we're going to rough this one to a queen. Yeah, shoot. Well, we've got 10 solid tricks. We pull trumps, we knock out the ace of hearts, and we take 10 tricks, 6 spades. The worst that can be is divided as 4-0, 6-4, 3-0. So the ace, king, queen, jack can pick them all up, and we knock out the ace of hearts. We got 10 tricks. Can we get an 11th trick? Well, if they don't play good defense, we can maybe squeeze West if he's got the king of diamonds, which we don't think he has, and 4 clubs. But we're going to play for that unlikely possibility. What we're going to do is pull trumps, knock out the ace of hearts. Now they can break any squeeze up by returning clubs. They can return clubs twice by knocking out the jack of diamonds. So when I eventually lose the trick to the ace of hearts, if they lead a diamond, all squeeze chances are going away. I could ruff a diamond and hope they give me a rough and a sluff, I guess, but I need to stuff a club out of my hand. So that's all the trumps in. So now I need to knock out the ace of hearts just to make my game. So I'm going to lead a heart. I sort of like them to hold up so they're sort of. I want West to duck the ace if he's got it. So I'm going to lead the jack. Okay, so now I probably should have small to the king so that they get confused about who has the queen. All right, so they didn't knock out my jack of diamonds. So now I don't believe it's going to happen. But in fact, since I played this hand already, and I played it without recording. Recording didn't record. I know it won't happen. But what I did here was I tried to get West to come down to 3 clubs to the queen or to the jack 10, whatever, and the king of diamonds. He's got a lot of diamonds he's going to pitch. I'm going to throw 2 clubs off the dummy. Now, when I lead this last one, if West has the king of diamonds and 3 clubs, he's in trouble. All right, and now I didn't see the king of diamonds, so I'm just going to try to run clubs. Take clubs. So this would have been an attempt at a squeeze. West being cute, has still got the 10 of clubs, and there it didn't make. But if he had the king of diamonds, he'd have been squeezed. And somebody, I didn't check it at the time, somebody managed to make 5. They must have gotten a rough and a slough because there's no squeeze. So I looked and I saw somebody did indeed make 5. I don't know how. Okay, so here we go. So here I had a discussion about whether my hand's good enough for three spades or not. I certainly have a lot of sympathy for passing. I have a lot of sympathy for bidding three spades. And I took a long time in here so I could talk now because I don't know what else to do. But I don't subtract a point for the ace queen doubleton and diamonds, even though I've got a doubleton honored. It's not the ace. Because with the ace queen together, it's worth a little bit more than the ace queen. And finally, I decided, what the heck, I'm going to bid three spades. Oh, you got to subtract a point. I'm circling a subtract a point for the doubleton. King of spades, you get the point back for the five card spade suit. So you got 15 points, uh, Bergen points, starting points. It's it's not the it's not the best three spade bid. It's not the worst, but preamps make you do crazy things. So I bid three spades. Pass might have worked out as well. Partners promising about 17 points there. I think he needs a spade fit, but two spades might be enough because he thinks I've got a bunch of them. Probably, I promise, probably six spades. But of all the hands I might overcall three spades on, this ranks in the lower quarter one quarter of them. So I'm not going to do anything but bid four spades. Even though he's got 17 and I've got 15, I'm just going to try to express I'm not excited by his good hand. I'm a bid four spades. So now he's just got a good hand, and here I can't ever remember they play 13-40 or 14-30. So I have to look. I think they play 30-14. Yeah, they play 30-14. So I got to bid five diamonds to show one key card and the ace of diamonds. I don't have any other key card. So eventually I bid it. Now he's asking for the queen of spades. I definitely have the queen of spades. I can see it in my hand. So what you're supposed to do is five no trump. You've got the queen of spades, no side king, or you bid your cheapest side king. My cheapest side king here is the king of clubs. So I bid six clubs. I not only show the queen of spades, I show the king of clubs in case he's thinking grand slam. Queen of spades plus king of clubs, and he says six spades, and okay. Only thing I think about here is could I bid six no trump? I've got the heart stopped. We've got running spades. He's got 17 points. Six no trumps maybe not that bad a shot, but final analysis I wimped out and passed six spades. Turns out six no trump is going to stroll home, but match point six no trump is probably not bad a decision because partner's going to force the slam. Everybody's going to be in it. I mean, if they overcall three spades, you have no way to avoid it. So comparing the match point result for six spades to the match point result for six no trump, six spades might be, I don't know, average maybe if everybody bits the hand this way. Whereas six no trump, if it makes, should be a top. But I didn't. I just passed. So with this diamond lead, the biggest problem we have is West is void and hearts, probably. East has got seven, there's four in dummy, 7-4-2-0. That's the way you can remember this is a lot of times we'll have a hand at 7-2-2-2. So it's even number of cards when he's got seven in the other suits. I've got four in dummy and two in my hand. So if the spade finesse loses, they're going to get a spade rough right off the bat. But since I can't do anything about it, I'm now explaining the 7-4-2-2 split, 7-4-2-0 split. I could play a spade and a spade to try to prevent the heart rough, but East more likely has two spades than West has two spades. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just going to take the spade finesse. I'm gonna lead the 10. Not that it matters. I either have West has got to have the king of spades, or I'm screwed. So that one won. So now I'm going to take the finesse again. I don't know what I'm talking about there. But, oh, because there's only one spade out. So now I can claim the clubs can be no worse than 5, 4, 4, 0. So all the clubs are good. The diamond's good. Ace, king, hearts are good. And when I pull the last trump, that's it. So I don't actually have to play the hand out, which is cash the ace of spades. And I believe I claimed here. I'm explaining that everything's good. I've actually got one more trick than I need. I can take 14 tricks here. If allowed, I got 5 clubs, a diamond, 2 hearts, and 2 spades. And it turned out my prediction that 6 spades would be close to average was way, way off. All right, easy one diamond opening bid, I think is what I said about this one. I get a point for the 5-card diamond suit. There's no subtraction for doubleton ace. It's still worth 4. Partner's made a negative double, and now I have to choose between 3 diamonds, 2 no trump, and pass. Those are my only possible bids. I'm not bidding 3 hearts. My diamond suit is sort of pathetic, and partner doesn't promise diamond support. I'm gonna just try to defend 2 spades, I think, and that's what I decided to do. 2 spades doubled. It's only match points. If he makes it, it's okay. So it's a bottom. Bidding 3 diamonds might be a bottom. Bidding 3 hearts might be a bottom. Bidding 3 diamonds would have been bad for us. So I'm missing the 9, 5 of diamonds. Partner has an 8, 5 doubleton's a possibility. If declarer plays the 5, I know he's got the 9. So a good declarer should play the 9 to hide the 5. Robot will probably play the 9 if he's got the 9, 5 because he plays them at random. Okay. So partner might be roughing this next diamond, but I'm not going to lead a low diamond. I'm looking at that singleton heart and thinking partner doesn't have 7 hearts. So hearts are worth 6, 3, 3, 1. And partner might only have 5 hearts. Declarer might have 4 hearts. I don't want declarer to ruff a heart and dummy with the queen of spades. So my thought here is let's knock out the queen of spades so that we're going to get a heart, whatever hearts we got coming to us. Sort of a logical defense. Also, declarer has no more than he's got at least 6 spades. Probably only 6 spades. So spades are 6, 3, 3, 1. Well, we'll find out who's got the 5 of diamonds now. I can't duck this one. He'll throw something away if he doesn't have the 5. If he does have the 5, partner's roughing it, and he wouldn't be leading it. So we'll play the ace. So declare had 1 diamond, and we think 6 spades. See how many spades partner has. That's 2 for him. If declare had 6 spades, partner has another one. And declares dummy. He's got two good diamonds in dummy. So if he can get the dummy, you can't get the dummy in hearts. If we can get the dummy in say clubs, he's got clubs and diamonds. So we just got to play declare to be ideally 6, 3, 3, 1 with 3 hearts and 3 spades. No, we don't have 3 clubs. We want it to be 6 with 4 hearts, and that makes sense. Partner has 5 hearts for his negative double, not 6. We can take however many hearts we can luckily get. We're going to duck to the second round of clubs, perhaps. Okay, yeah. So declare had 6 spades. The partner had 3. I had 3. 1 in dummy. I don't need these diamonds. If he gets a dummy, we're screwed. Well, I can't let him win that because he's got 3 good diamonds in dummy. So I have no choice. I have to win that one. I hope partner just ducked the king for some reason. Now we're going to lead a heart. That declare's got king to 6 blocks, probably. That's good. So we're going to try to win this one. That's good. We lead another heart. We'll throw a diamond away. So partner had 5 hearts. His declare had 4. Okay, so that was good for us. We're at 80% basically in first. Looks like a 1 no trump opener. We've got a Bergen point. We get another point for the 5-card suit. We lose a point for the doubling king, but I don't use these balanced hands. I just go high card points. I keep in mind I got a good plus for the 5-card suit, but I don't worry too much about it. I just opens in 1 no trump. Also, one no trump auctions with robots are just so much easier than other auctions, I find. So that's a transfer to 2 hearts. I'm not super accepting 2 hearts is enough. Now I have roughing values in spades, so I'm going to bid 4 hearts. I'm not even considering 3 no trump. And looking at this hand, I've got 1 diamond, 5 clubs, 8. I mean 6, and a heart is 7. Can't rough out. We got duplication in roughing values. So I could, in theory, lose a diamond, 2 spades, and a heart. So I could be down. What I need is doubleton king of hearts on side, and we'll talk about the right play in hearts in a second. I don't see any future in playing a low diamond. I'm gonna just play the queen. I don't want East on the lead later. I want West winning the next diamond because West can't lead a spade effectively. That was try to get West on lead at trick whenever they get their diamonds. Now I'm gonna play a club to dummy. Okay, no idea what I was talking. Oh, I was talking about he probably has 4 diamonds or 4-4 around the table for the 2 lead. Now the percentage play here in hearts is not to lead the queen because if he has the king, he covers it, and then they get another heart trick anyway. But if you have the king doubleton, now when I cash the ace of hearts, the king will fall. No, you skill to dummy and lead the queen. I can't drop the. Well, if West had the 9 doubleton, but it runs the risk of getting a spade finesse. I mean, a club rough. That's all the trumps, but for the king, and I'm not going to pull it. I don't want East on the lead, so I'm going to run some clubs, club to the ace, and I'm hoping to throw a spade away on a club before they rough in. But robots aren't that bad. They actually play. Usually, I mean, they make some stupid plays on defense, but I don't think they'll make one on most hands. And now I club to my king. They don't give count, so East doesn't know how many clubs his partner has, and we don't know. I could lead a diamond, hope West wins. He won't be able to lead a club. That might be best. Yeah, if West wins this, no, she's got the 10. Now East is going to lead a spade. Oh, lead a heart. Oh yeah, it's going to knock out my heart. He's got the king of hearts. Now, if he leads a spade, I got to decide to play him for the queen or to the ace. I decided to play him for the ace. My thought process is that he might not unlead the queen with the jack and dummy. He wants to keep the queen to kill the jack. May not be the best thought process, but none of them work. So I'm going to drift off down 1. They've taken the 4 tricks we worried about, and we have the rest of them. All our clubs are good. I can even win the 3 of clubs if I want. I just claim. So we dropped out of the top rank and dropped to 3rd. Okay, I got a nice hand. A lot of times I like to overcall with this hand, but I think today I'm going to. I'm going to definitely overcall. I'm going to overcall 2 no trump. This is close to a maximum 2 no trump because I like to overcall my 2 suits naturally if I have a good opening hand. So I bid 2 no trump. Partner bid 4 diamonds. Now partner's not broke. He's a passed hand. But what is my hand worth? Partner's supporting me, so I've got a 2 quality suits. That's plus 2 points right there. I got a 6 card suit. That's plus 2 more. That's 4. Got a 5 card suit. That's plus 1. That's 5. I lose a point for the doubleton queen of hearts. I got 2, 4, 5. So that gives me 4. My high card points is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've already subtracted the points. 13. And then I get 2 points for each singleton and a point for the side 4 card suit, which in this case is clubs. And realistically, if partner has ace of diamonds and the club finesse is on, I'm just going to lose 2 tricks. So I've got enough points to bid. I got enough points opposite 11 to bid game. I've got 20 something dummy points, declare points. We'll count them again: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Subtract 1 is 12. 2 5-card suits is 13, 14. Um, 2 quality suits is 15, 16. 2 singletons is 17, 18, 19, 20. A 6 heart is 21, and then my partner supports diamonds. I don't get anything else. So 22 points, something like that. I would certainly have enough to bid 5 diamonds. I mean, if partner all he needs is the ace of diamonds and the club finesse on, we might need 2 double finesse. Part doesn't have like the jack of clubs or something. But he should count his club values more than his major suit values. I bid 5 diamonds. I mean, it's not even close. I'm bidding 5 diamonds vulnerable all the time here. That's based on Bergen points. And so here we're going to lose a spade, and we need to find a club. I'm going to take the safety playing clubs. I'm going to play the ace of clubs and then lead towards the queen 10 later. Well, no, I'm not going to get a chance to do this. Well, I'm still play the ace of clubs, full trumps, and lead towards the ace queen later. I mean, lead towards queen 10 9 later. King of diamonds and a diamond ace case each has 4 to the. Well, now they've only got 3 left, so I can play diamonds any way I want. If West had shown out in diamonds, I'd have played diamond ace and finesse east and diamonds. Okay, so now I'm going to. Excuse me. I'm going to take club finesse. Okay, club to jack queen. Okay. And now I'm good. Ace of hearts in my hand's good. I can just claim. Speeds us along a bit. Okay, here I've got 2 aces and 2 tens. Each ace and 10 is undervalued by about a third, so I get a point. If you have an excess of 3, you get a point. If you have an excess of 5, you get 2 points. So I'm going to add a point. So I start with 12, 11, and I get a point for the aces and tens, and I get a point for the 5-card suit. That gets me to 13. I'm going to open his hand is a club. I don't see any reason not to do that. I'm describing the extra point for the 2 extra aces and tens, and I got no quacks. I spent too long describing that when I did play this video and it didn't record the sound. But now the question is going to quickly become, what do I do for a rebid? All right, I could pass 1 spade. That I know partner's not a passed hand, but as I sit here and look at my 11 high card points, partner has at most 11 high card points. So I could pass, but partner might have a great 11 high card points, and if I pass it, they might enter the bidding. So I'm going to rebid 2 spades. I got roughing values in diamonds. So I'm going to rebid a no trump. I think if partner was a passed hand, I think I would pass spade, and I know partner's basically got a passed hand, so I could pass. I'm going to bid 2 spades. I'm probably arguing for why 1 spade is better than, 2 spades is better than pass and 1 no trump. Now partner made a game try. He's got clubs. I don't know if partner has 4 spades or not, but I know we have a 5-3 club fit, and I've got really good clubs. 9, 8, 7s are great clubs to have. So I decided to wuss out and pass 3 clubs. Technically, 4 spades rolls home. Well, because everything's sitting pretty good. We lose 2 diamonds right off the bat. East is playing. He's got the ace of diamonds. It's queen of diamonds, so we know East has the ace of diamonds still. Now, East could have given a signal for what to switch to there. He wasn't asking for, so they don't give suit preference signals. Okay, so now we got to go after clubs, and then eventually we deal with spades. I could lose two spades and a club here at most. So as long as I don't lose a club or lose two spades, I'm okay. So I need the spade king on side or the club's behaving. Drop the jack or um, suit splits 3-2, something like that. Then figure out how I'm going to play the spade suit. He's shown up with the ace of diamonds. We know from the play and the king of hearts. That's 7. The king of spades would give him the 11 count. So if he's got a jack someplace, I'm going to unblock the 10. The reason I'm blocking the 10, if I play a club to the queen and West shows out, I can finesse and get back to my hand. Well, there's that. If he'd have showed out, if West had shown out, I would be able to finesse back now. I'm going to unblock the jack of hearts. If he said a jack of clubs, he couldn't have the king of spades. That would give him 12 high card points. No, that would give him 11 points. I'm thinking about roughing a diamond, but that doesn't do me a lot of good at this point. I might want to force East to, when I lose a spade finesse to him, to return a spade. So I'm going to go ahead and rough this one high. They can't do anything about it because. Oh, now I'm going to pull the last trump, and I'm going to cash my heart and take a spade finesse. East threw a spade. That's interesting. Well, I can't go down. I've got 7 tricks and I got ace spades and the trump. I'm gonna lead the 10 if I'm gonna play that queen whether he plays the jack or not. We play the jack, I'm gonna play the queen. We'll just cash the ace. Well, we could make it a lot of spades on this hand, so I should have at least gotten us back into spades. But 3 spades, partner would have passed. We'd have done better in 3 spades, but we did all right there. I was swayed by being sure we had a 5-3 fit, where I wasn't sure we had a 5-3 spade fit. But if I'd have been naturally, it'd been 3 spades. Partner might have been 4 spades. A lot of people pass that hand out. Hand was too good offensively to pass. I think I described that to you as I counted the points. Okay, well, this is a diamond opening bid. Hands worth 16. Oops, okay, so Wes has got the clubs and hearts. Partner must have a lot of hearts because East didn't bid hearts. I could double show I had 4 spades and diamonds, I think, but we were vulnerable and my suits my hand. No, king of clubs is not worth much on this auction, so I pass. So my choice is leading the heart or leading the ace of spades. They lead ace of ace king, but they also lead ace of ace doubleton. But partner's going to play a low spade. He won't give me counting and that kind of stuff. So I think I'm not willing to lead the heart. I'm gonna try ace of spades before the mice get at it. I guess I'm not going to help them set up their dummies. Got long hearts. I don't want to help them set up their long heart suit. So I'm pretty sure I ended up leading the ace of spades. That was my thought process. Ooh, okay. Well, they may not have a great club fit, but they could. He's got a lot of clubs. Oh, that's going to be mine. And now I'm going to lead my heart. Well, we think East doesn't have the jack of hearts. I'm going to rough this one. I don't think East has 5 hearts. I don't think East has 3 hearts. He'd have played in hearts, so I think hearts are 6. Let's see, 5-5-2-1. So partner has 5 to the jack. And that was my thought process at the time. But anyway, I'm going to rough this. I'm thinking about the rest of the hand. I rough this, what should I do? Lead a trump? Should I lead the king of diamonds? I'm gonna lead the king of diamonds. You can't throw the other diamond off dummy, and I will get a diamond. And partner might get his long heart. He's gonna have to, it doesn't matter whether he throws the 8 or 10 there, equals. So we'll rough that one. And now exit the king of diamonds. Be nice if partner gives us, I got the jack, but it doesn't matter. I got to lead the king anyway, so it doesn't matter. So no information for partner on diamonds. Oh, partner had 3 clubs. I had 3 clubs, so declares out of clubs. Partner's going to get his jack of hearts, I think. Well, I'm going to lead a diamond. I guess what's the count on here? East had 2 hearts. Looks like. Okay, partner can beat that one. I should probably say play king. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now declares dummy's good. All right, so that was an interesting hand. And now for the last hand, down 2 should be good for us. 75%. Okay, well, I'm going to overcall 2 hearts, showing hearts. They play Capiletti. 2 clubs will show any one-suited hand. 2 hearts shows hearts and an unknown minor. Partner won't know whether they have diamonds or clubs. If you can't stand hearts, he'll bid 3 clubs for me to pass correct. Okay, well, I'm too good to pass this out. I'm 5-5. 6-5, come alive. 5-5, don't die. I guess I'm going to bid 3 clubs. Let partner choose between my 2 suits. I've got 17. East has 15. That's 32. So there's only 8 points out. So we're going to play in 3 hearts. Partner has 3, 4. So West has at most 4 points. At most. And one of them is a jack of spades. The most you can have is a king. He could have the king of diamonds. So I'm trying to figure out who's got the jack of clubs. I could do that trick of leading the 10 of clubs from my hand. If West has a jack, he might cover, but I showed clubs, he might not. So I'm going to go with the West had 5 spades. So spades are 5, 3, 2, 1. No. West might have 6 spades or 5 spades. They could be 5, 5, 4, 3, 1. I'm sorry. So we're not sure if West had 5 or 6 spades. So we hope West has the doubleton jack of hearts so that, well, we'll have to see what's happening. Okay, so West has got an honor in diamonds. If it's the king, that's all of his points. So let's find out what West honor is. Okay, so if he has another honor, it's got to be a jack. It could be the jack of spades. We already had the jack of spades. It could be the jack of hearts. It could be the jack of clubs. He doesn't have to have any more honors. Well, we know the king is in East, so I'm going to play the 9. I'm just looking. East can't have any kings here. All right, that's full trumps. We think East has only 3 trumps because he didn't bid 3 spades. They did that law of total tricks. So I think spades are 6, 3, 3, 1. There's a jack. I'm still going to try the club trick of leading to 10, see if West covers. rough that one, and I'm gonna go to dummy and lead another club and finesse east for the jack. West could have it. He didn't. Okay, all right. The rest are ours. And we can claim. Well, there was obviously some sections in there where I talked more than I probably needed to when I first tried to record it, and the sound didn't record. Here we have reconditioned it, and I ended up with 74.11. And see you next week.